and gentlemen, won't you please give a rousing welcome to the inner circle of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club as they make their annual trek to Gobbler's Knob.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, faithful followers of Punxsutawney Phil, welcome to the 127th trek of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club. I think it's safe to say this is the largest crowd in the history of Groundhog Day. And we welcome all of you. Let's take the Groundhog Pledge. Repeat after me. I believe in the seer of seers, the prognosticator of prognosticators, Punxsutawney Phil. Hurry up! I'm freezing! I'd like to introduce to you the Royal Bodyguard of Punxsutawney Phil, the inner circle, the people that bring you this event. First, our emeritus members, former Vice President Doc Johnson, Ed Jekyllek, Storm Chaser, Mike Johnson, Vice President. Next, I'd like to introduce the members of the inner circle. Our first new member, Butch Prusnock, Coal Front, Tom Dunkel, Shingle Shaker, Keith Shields, Ed Hailmaker. Been a long night. Jeff Crew, Sky Painter, John Johnson, Chief Health Man, the Big Chill, Jason Brusky, the Big Windmaker, Tommy Uberti, the Rainmaker, AJ DeRue, Butch Philliper, Iceman, and our one more introduction, Thunder Conductor, Dave July. We don't know what Phil's going to predict. Are we looking for 6 more weeks of winter? Or is spring just around the corner? I'm the Vice President of the Groundhog Club, Jeff Lundy, and through the President in Groundhogese, Phil has prepared 2 scrolls. I will place these scrolls on the stump. One scroll is 6 more weeks of winter. The other scroll is spring is just around the corner. The handlers will get Phil out. Bill will then communicate with Phil, and Phil will communicate his prediction. I'd like to introduce to you those people who take care of Phil, our handlers, Ron Plaucha and John Griffiths. I'm now going to turn the microphone over to the president of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club, Mr. Bill Dealey.
Thank you, Jeff. With this cane I am holding, it gives me the powers to speak Groundhogese. This is a cane that's been passed down from generation to generation, president to president. So what's going to take place here this morning? You are going to wake up Phil with me. I will then tap on the doors. We'll get Phil out, and we're either going to have a winter, 6 more weeks of winter, or an early spring. So here we go. Who do you want to see? Who? Wake up, Phil! Come on, who? Okay, now we gotta, let's go, but we get serious now. Okay.
Supremacy. Phil has directed Bill to the appropriate scroll. Reading the scroll will be Bob Roberts, his protector.
Are we ready? Remember, if he sees a shadow, 6 more weeks. No shadow, spring is here. Let's go. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. On this February 2nd, 2013, the 127th annual trek of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club at Gobbler's Knob. Punxsutawney Phil, the king of the groundhogs, seer of seers, prognosticator of prognosticators, weather prophet without peer, was awakened from his burrow at 7:28 with a tap of the president's cane. Phil was lifted from his burrow by his handlers and greeted by his tens of thousands of faithful followers.
Phil was gently placed upon his oak stump and nodded a happy Groundhog Day to his fans around the world.
Yeah!
Surrounded by his inner circle, awaiting either 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring. Phil, with his keen weather eye, gazed a quizzical search to the western Pennsylvania skies. Phil and President Dealey conversed in Groundhogese, and Phil directed him to the chosen prognostication scroll. The president tapped the chosen scroll and directed Phil's prediction to be proclaimed. My new knob entrance is a sight to behold. Like my followers, faithful followers, strong and bold. And so, ye faithful, there is no shadow to see. For you and me.
Unbelievable, and Phil is always accurate. Get out your shorts. We'd like to thank you again for coming. We'll see you next year. Let me tell you what we're going to do here, folks. First, we need to do some media events, take some pictures with Phil.
My toes feel like ice.
Inner Circle will stick around for photographs. We do photographs with Phil. We have such a large crowd, we're not going to be able to accommodate everybody. But let me tell you what we will do. We'll announce this again. We will start with a line over here, and you can come up